Good evening, good day, everybody. All right. Good day, everybody. Just gonna wait for IT to come in. We're gonna enjoy some tea before we start. Gonna wait for IT to come in. We're gonna enjoy some tea before we start. Thank you. That's a simple fix, but I didn't want to touch anything there.
Quadruple check when you're running.
All right. So we are getting cozy tonight. If you don't know me yet, my name is Mindful Yoga Chick. A couple of times a week. I did just recently change my schedule, so now starting this week I will be on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and this week time. The Tuesday and Thursday it will be 9 p.m. Eastern time, which brings me to Saturday. We are celebrating a Fitness from Home episode 3 on Saturday, so we have an all-day event that I will be part of. You can see the poster there on your right hand side of the screen. This is Zena. If you guys remember Zena, she recently yesterday got a grooming done, so she's so tiny now, and she's been really cozy in her sweater that mommy made for her last year, 2 years ago, something like that. I love how I'm looking at her like she's going to respond a yes or no for me on that question. So this is my Zena. She's 6 years old. If you don't know her, she's a cockapoo. Zena Warrior Princess. She's got her own Instagram as well if you'd like to follow. Right, Zena? Yeah. So yes, my schedule is that. I'm excited to be back. I did have a little bit of a medical break. It was a planned surgery, so that's all taken care of and dandy, and brand new woman now. So thank you so much for joining us. Today is Tuesday, and I thought what better way to celebrate Tuesday than welcome to Hygge Yoga. It will be a restorative class tonight, so nice and relaxing. I will be leading the session. Zena might be around. I don't think IT will stick too much around for that.
He's going to make sure the thing doesn't explode because it's his job.
He's joining me here for some tea. We've got Kittens on chat. If you guys don't know Kittens yet, you should go check him out. He's really cool, and he does a lot of fitness surrounding the idea, or I guess the theory or practice of Kung Fu and Qigong. And he's a really nice guy as well. And he has his cute pet daughter, Mia, which you can see in one of the emotes that he sent there. Actually,
Ask her, can you recognize this one?
Yeah, it's
We're wrestling here a little bit.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
So,
oh.
she's very playful right now. I mean,
Yeah.
she's so happy you're all here.
Zena got a shave down.
Yeah, so we're gonna be careful not to do that so much on the belly because she's quite short, right?
Oh. Hey,
She's
Zena.
quite short, yeah. So yeah, Zena looks great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was just, mentioning how happy I am to be back and gracious that I get to share with you and be here a day at a time. So yes, I also mentioned that it's more of a restorative class today, and I think I'd like to focus on that for at least a couple more weeks, like maybe on the Tuesday evenings, do something restorative since we're just basically getting back into work mode. During the week, it's nice to slow and mellow things out, which I wanted to talk about on Saturday. This Saturday is Fitness from Home, episode 3. The poster is on the right-hand side of the screen. Not sure if you can see it clearly there.
Zoom in. Zoom in.
Yeah, maybe IT can work on that.
You want me to go zoom in? Okay.
Sure. So IT is going to go zoom in on the poster because that's okay. You can come back.
Doesn't deserve tea.
You can come back. Zena doesn't deserve tea. Poor Zena. She's like following us everywhere. So yes, before we start our restorative session, I do want to point out to you our poster there, just because it's a lovely community that has come together. It's this fitness community that is put together with, there's the poster. So Lil Berries is in charge of coordinating these events. You should go check her out. She does a lot of wonderful Zumba sessions and she's a sweetheart. So yes, as you can see from the poster, there is Minera at 9 a.m. with breakfast bites, so food. Little Berries at 10, Dance Fitness, Monfurious Fitness at 11:30, Cat Baby Dragon, that's pretty cool. They're all wonderful people on the list, so please follow everybody, please check out everybody. Then there is CQ Pal, I think it's how you pronounce it, with global meditation. And then there's me at 2 with some yoga. We've got DJ Wildcat 3 with some spinning records and so forth. Very cool. At 4, Celty. Celty with a towel workout. He's a fun guy. And 5 o'clock, Dragon Blue Goth. She's a sweetheart in the UK. She's doing art therapy. She also comes on for yoga and gaming and so forth. And then lastly but not least, Ramarik, or Ramarich, I believe is how he pronounces it, with a cafe chat. So yes, cool people. Check them out and be here on Saturday because it's going to be fun, super fun. And I'm, finally recovered. Hi! So it's going to be even more fun to stay in tune with everybody and do that. So this sweater I made for her, look at that. And IT was like, oh my goodness, she's even wearing a sweater, so it works out perfectly. And I said, yeah, it works out perfectly. So, yes. So we're gonna start very soon. I think IT is just going to help us there with the poster. Back down. Oh, it's so tiny. And we've got the beautiful fire happening there, that fireplace. Thank you for the shout out for Kittens. He definitely deserves it. Actually, I've got my coin here for anyone that watched my Halloween special on Saturday at midnight. Oh, that was so much fun. So much fun. If you missed my Halloween special, please check it out. It was just so much fun to put together, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
IT helped me so much with it because he was the IT. He is the IT wizard. Of course, kids. Of course. So this coin is from a incantation that we casted, or a spell that I casted for more money. More money, more money, more money.
More money, more problems.
So I still have the coin here, and it stayed on my little altar the whole night until morning. So check that out. That's of course just down there. Just scroll down and you will see it. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun to do.
We're obviously looking for more spooky occasions. Doing a spooky stream once a year is not enough. We need more spookiness in our life.
We're Halloween lovers. Like, we really, really love it. Right? Yeah. All right, C's. So
We watched a show, right? We watched a show called Truth Seeker, which I thought was really good.
Truth Seekers. Because there's more than one. I don't want to spoil the story for you, but there's two.
That's a really fun show. That's a really fun show. Spooky and funny.
It's on Prime.
And great.
It's on Prime. So if you've got Amazon Prime, check it out. Yeah, that's a good show. We finished it finally last night. So yeah.
It's time for Halloween.
Zena, is it time for restorative yoga? I think it's time for restorative yoga.
I'm gonna go man
we do a cheers. Thank you so much for joining me for tea.
Of course.
And we'll see you soon, okay? Yeah, you go with IT? Yeah, you go with IT, okay?
Okay, let's go. Come on, this way. This way.
Thank you. All right, guys. So thank you, everybody. Yanira, hello. I was just talking about you. This Saturday at 9 CST. Welcome, welcome. So tonight I am relaxing with y'all with a little bit of Hygge Yoga. And Hygge, as I mentioned earlier, is roughly translated in Danish or Danish. It's cozy. And that's where we're here. So I've got my cozy socks. I don't know if you can see them there. I got my cozy sweater and my comfortable leggings. And we're good to go. I'm so excited and honored to kick off the week this week. Yeah, I am like so excited. I'm like gonna tune in. I'm gonna watch everybody's like I did last time. This should be a lot of fun, right? Thank you for the shout out. Thank you so much, kittens, for keeping up with the shout outs. And we're gonna move on to the session now. So I do want to just mention that, as I just mentioned a little bit earlier, that I'm going to basically take a little bit more time within each pose because it's more of a restorative take on yoga. We're going to be in each pose for about 5 minutes or so. So really becoming aware of what our bodies are doing and how they're just releasing where they are in the pose that you're in. A little bit similar to a yin yoga class, but it's all about being cozy and being comfortable in your body and just feeling that restoration and just cozy, lovely deliciousness. All right, I may not be able to answer something in chat right away, but I will definitely do my best. And if I don't have time during, then definitely after. Okay, I'll be here for a little while. All right, guys, if you are joining, make sure that you get comfortable in something, comfortable clothing-wise. We've got a blanket, so definitely have a blanket. The longer we stay in a pose, the more your body will cool down. So you're going to need something warm. I already have my sweater, so that might be enough. And a couple of pillows and an eye pillow as well. So if you do not have an eye pillow, please get one. If you don't have one, then maybe an eye mask, or just something that you can find around the house, maybe folding up a little towel or something like that, just to place over the eyes. It does miracles, believe you me. I'm sitting on one of the blocks. I have 2 blocks. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. And I have a rolled up yoga mat, just in case, just as examples for you, okay? All right, so we're gonna start. I'm just gonna move things to one side. I tend to be the type of personality that's a little more organized. So I like to have my things where they are. Notice against the wall here, I have 2 thick cushions from one of my couches. And I will most likely use those as well. I just wanted to show you different examples, okay? To start off, I would like to ring our chime, our bell, to get into the mood and the scenery here. And a little bit of a side note, going back to that Hygge word. It is all about being comfortable, being cozy, being warm. So if you think of a warm cup of tea, a cup of hot cocoa, a fireplace, cozy socks, cozy, even just being in bed for a while, or cozying up with a beautiful book, and whatever brings you pleasure in that way. All right, nice and cozy and restoring. So think back to restoring, rejuvenating, and letting go. All right, wonderful. Here we go. Beautiful. So I'm going to move back onto the mat. I'm just going to keep a couple of things beside me. So I'm going to move this to the side since I don't need that right away, but I will keep the blocks closer. All right, and the pillows can just stay where they are for now. So our first pose that we're getting into is child's pose. So comfortably getting into child's pose where you are, and very important to make sure that you are using props wherever you need, okay? Basically, you can either use that rolled mat or a bolster, or I'm gonna put my pillows here in a diamond. And in this way, we're going to support forward. Okay, so basically a child's pose, you would unite the toes for a widened child's pose, and then sit back onto your heels and then flow forward. Now here, you may want to place a cushion on your heels. Okay, tonight is all about comfort, so you want to be really, really comfortable wherever you are. Very, very important to listen to your body and being able to move into a position, into a pose very comfortably at your own pace, okay? So as I mentioned, if you just joined us, that we're going to be in these poses for about 5 minutes or so. Each pose for 5 minutes or so, okay? So I'm going to have that support and notice that I'm a little bit of a space away from the mat. And then I'm going to start folding forward. I'm going to place one cheek to one side, allow that support to happen. And notice there's a bit of support at my chest, not just my head or my face. Okay, and I can keep the arms beside me. Oh, okay. And just beginning to recollect your breath, allowing the breath to anchor your awareness here, and breathing in and breathing out. You will notice a little bit more of a quiet guidance tonight. Allowing each pose to be your own, allowing each pose to have your own expression. We will come and go with chats, and we will come and go with words. Your job is only to relax. Breathe and relax and stay here until you hear my voice next. going to move out of this pose now. So supporting with my hands, my arms. Coming up to seated for a moment. Lost. Exhale, kicks. You're relaxing. Yeah, we're having a restorative class tonight. It's all about comfort and coziness. It's a Hygge Yoga class. We're going to try that on the other side. Welcome. Welcome to chat. Where are you coming from? Where are you visiting us from? We're going to try that on the other side. So supporting here again. I'm going to widen my knees as wide as the mat. Big toes touch behind me. Sit onto my heels. And then flow forward. This works for me. Perfect. I'm glad it does. I hope you're enjoying as well and that you're able to join us. Thank you. All right, so folding forward. Again, the support is at your chest, throat, and head. So folding forward and supporting here. The arms can be on either side. Okay. Being very gentle here. Again, we're going to stay in each pose for 5 minutes or so. So being wonderful. And thank you to my mods for doing a great job with chat. A shout out to Nanera and a shout out to Kittens. So we're going to stay comfortably here. Letting go, releasing for about 5 minutes. Okay, so your job is to breathe. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Be here and slowly let go with gravity. Allow gravity to anchor you, to center you, until you hear my voice next. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Slowly coming out of this pose, supporting yourself again with hands, arms, all the way up. Coming out of these poses very, very slowly. Our system tends to settle into them, so you want to move nice and slowly. If there's any vertigo as well, please move out and in very slowly. Okay, I'm going to take a look at chat for a moment. See if I've missed anything. I just commented. Beautiful, that's great to hear. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point in there of what is going on today. Me too. Yeah, I'm drinking Tennessee honey. I used to do Taoist yoga. Beautiful. I don't think I have room in my... Yeah. You know, everywhere you can do yoga, everywhere if you set your mind to it. A couple of weeks ago I did a couch yoga, which was a lot of fun as well. You know, just to show you that you can stretch and enjoy a little bit of movement anywhere. So it's good just to keep mind open and being open to that, really allowing yourself to listen to your body and see what it needs, right? So we're going to try similarly but on our sides, and if you were to place your legs in a bit of a zigzag, so we're going to start on the right with your right basically facing the left, okay? And then we're going to support here and then flow this way. So you can extend the hands. I'm going to grab my hair so we don't burn anything. And then just lie this way. And we're going to do that as well, okay? Now you can stay there, or you can simply do that, or then do a bit of a twist and then come forward and stay here. Okay, so whatever works for you. I'm just going to catch up with chat for a second. Now that my home gym is set up, I need to reestablish my yoga space elsewhere. Oh, Nanir, that's awesome. It's great to hear. I can sit in a chair and work on breathing, I guess. Lost, can I call you lost? Lost times or logs x nugix. Find your breath wherever it's possible. Find a stretch wherever it's available to you. Allow, like I said, listen to your body when you need it. So sometimes I even do stretches in the shower, believe it or not. I tend to reach up and touch the ceiling if I can. I'm going to do that way. We're just opening through the chest. A little bit. I like your tapestry. Thank you. I usually have 2 of them. Decided to do one because we're going to use this wall kicks Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for considering me a friend. I can still tree pose. Oh, nice. Yeah, and you can do tree pose anywhere. I remember one many years ago. I look young, but I'm not that young. Many years ago when I was in high school, there was a teacher that showed us tree pose because she was just getting into yoga and she was just so excited about it. And she was like, here guys, I've been practicing my yoga and my tree pose is getting so good. And she did it. Yeah, I will never forget that. For me right now, as I mentioned a lot earlier, tonight, I think a bit of a twist is going to work out. I'm excited about that because I thought it would take longer to come back. A lot longer. So, legs are on your zigzag, okay? So if you need support at the left hip, you can go ahead and bring a pillow or a blanket and support it there. Okay, and especially if you sit a lot of the time, your left hip will probably raise a little bit like mine is doing right now. Okay, so being nice and comfy here for yourself, listening to the body, and straight spine. Inhale and exhale. Twist here, and then I'm supporting against these pillows. You can also use a bolster if you've got a bolster at home. All right, so again, we're going to stay in each pose for about 5 minutes, and we're going to allow a bit of silence in between, okay? Twisting, forward, supporting, staying here. coming up. Okay, so first turning my neck, face, coming up to seated, and then turning back. Very gentle. I think Mira, you've messaged, is that right? Let me take a look a little bit closer. Our unofficial response. I love how one pack 7 says push up with one hand. Today is all about Hygge. So unfortunately I won't be doing that, but I will take a sip of water or tea for you since you've redeemed. So I will take a sip of water. All right, thank you. Today is all about restorative yoga. All right, so we're going to try that on the other side. Okay. So again, moving the 2 pillows onto the side, making sure that they're cornered and nice set up for yourself. All right. So again, my right hip on this side now, and support that right hip as it needs that support, okay? I'm going to, and I think I'm a little bit more tight on this side, so I'm going to allow a big breath here. As I exhale, I twist, and I come forward. I'm going to support here. girl. Do you want to join us for the next pose? Do you want to join us for the next pose? Yeah, I'm going to do legs up the wall. Alright, I hope that worked. So I'm going to move these cushions out of the way. And I'm going to move on to the wall. Now for this one, you can use a cushion under your bum, which will be nice and comfortable. And here you could also use a blanket, right? How's it going, IT? Nanera says hello.
Hello, Nanera. I didn't see your message.
Oh, Nanera, my final plank numbers. I think I got pretty close to a 2-minute on each. But since I had the medical break, I had to stop. But I think it was mid-October, and I got close to a 2-minute mark. We started plank number. Oh my god. Well, have fun with that, Nanera. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're gonna get into legs up the wall. I surprised myself yesterday. Nice. What was your count? As we get close to doing legs up the wall, I'm basically going to be facing the wall. So may not answer all the messages, guys, but I will do in between. Low plank on my knees, 345. Nice, nice. Were you doing high plank as well? Hi, Nina. Very nice, Manera. All right. So how do we do legs up the wall? Well, legs up the wall, you're going to get really, really close to the wall. Tina wants to join. And basically aligning your left as close as possible. Hi, baby. And you can allow, actually, before I do that, you can allow 2 pillows, one at your pelvis to support there if you would like. You don't have to do that. And another little pillow for the eyes so we can relax a little bit more. Note what I did today. 40 seconds hold. Wow, nice. Yeah, good job. Tina smelling the lavender on here. All right. So, right, Tina? Tina's got a very close shave, and it's giving her a little bit of an itch. Right, Tina? Tina, are you gonna go and play with IT? You can go with IT? You can go with Daddy? Go with Daddy, okay? Thank you. Go get a treat. Go get a treat. So, get nice and close to the wall, and then swing your hips, right? Swing your legs up here, getting nice and close to the mat. I have a little hoodie. I'm gonna use that hoodie to support my head here. So presumably they can just support as a little pillow as well because it's nice and comfy. So get nice and close to the wall here, allowing the legs to be up. You can place the hands on either side, whatever is comfortable for you, okay? Now some folks enjoy having one hand at belly, the other at heart. You're concentrating on your breath that way. Other folks like it here, with palms facing up to the ceiling, to the sky. Other folks here. Other folks here. So whatever feels good for you. Okay, we're going to stay here again for 5 minutes or so, allowing that eye pillow. This is great. I'm going to place my hands here, and we're going to take a deep inhale. Exhale. Chin closer to your chest. Breathing in, breathing out for a good 5 minutes until you hear my voice next. I'm going to release the pillow from my eyes, place it at belly for a moment. I'm going to bring the bottom of the feet together as close as possible. So this is a bit of a hip opener. And this is happening with gravity, okay? So this one is called Taylor. Legs up the wall with Taylor. So we're going to sit here for just a little bit, not as long. Unless this one feels amazing on ya, then go ahead and stay really long. I'm just going to do this to prepare the hips a little bit. I haven't really done a hip opener in about 3 weeks, so it's very nice to come into after legs up the wall. And similarly, staying here for a little bit, just focusing on the breath. Allowing gravity to help you anchor the bones, the limbs, the joints into earth. Allow the breath to deepen with each exhale. Again, breathing in and breathing out until you hear my voice next. Now, if you'd like to do a little movement here, you can perhaps bring the hands up and swirl a couple of times. A little bit of that wrist motion. Also, you may want to grab the elbows here and just sway gently and slowly from side to side. Just for a little movement. Whatever really calls out to you. So if this doesn't resonate with you, if just stillness resonates better with you, then go ahead and just stay nice and still. Nice for me right now to do a little bit of a movement through the shoulders. Just to release the shoulders a little bit more. When that feels done, I'm going to stretch the legs nice and long once more time here. This time I'm going to point up the toes and then release them, staying there for just a couple of minutes. You may want to open the knees, the feet just a little bit wider, and hold there again for a few breaths. Breathing in and breathing out until you hear my voice next. Gonna let it go and see how far perhaps that wants to go. A couple breaths here. I'm gonna set the feet against the wall, knees bent. To come out of this pose nice and gently now, rolling to one side, staying there for a second, breathing in, breathing out. Supporting your way up. Excellent. And we're going to come up slowly, slowly, slowly. I'm going to come to see how you guys are doing. See if there is any messages that I'm missing. Alright, let's see. 3:45. 40-second holds you mentioned. Kitten says, Sina told me that she is going to get her yoga That would be hilarious. And Nara says, ooh, I love the pose. Yeah, it's so good. Lights up the wall is amazing and great for a lot of things. The list is so long, but just a couple of things to touch on. It's great for insomnia. It's great for ladies that time of month, that time of month. Great for fertility. It's great for women's stuff. It's great for anxiety and mild depression. And it's great just to allow you to let go and assist you in letting go. So there's a lot of worries. It's great. It's also really nice for digestive issues. If there is any tension at the belly, if there's any cramping, if there's any, because it's really bringing the blood flow back into the hips and allowing the lymphatic system to work efficiently. It's great. Alright, I'm going to use this beautiful mat of mine that's here. Thank you so much, Pew Pew Blamo, for the emotes. You keep them coming. You know I love them. Alright, so, yeah, we're coming to the end of our session today. Oh my goodness. So for the next part, it's basically double diamond, as I call it, which is my version of Shavasana and also Shavasana. But I did actually, before we do that, so I'm going to allow, things to just flow today because it's easier to flow and allow that. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to try, and I think we're pretty much ready for using a bit more support on blocks, or for the blocks. So let's see, how would this work? Now you can use a chair. We're just going to do similar to flexing the wall, just to show you a little bit that if you don't have wall accessibility, you can use a chair, or you can use pillows, anything that will support you up. And I'm just going to move some of this stuff out of the way, so pardon moi. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi, merci. Good. Okay. Now, similarly to legs at the wall, you can come really, really close to pillows here or a chair, and then placing the legs there. Okay, and then supporting your way down. Oh, that feels so good. This is one of those, you know. Low back is quite something. So we're going to stay here for a couple of minutes, and we're going to use eye pillow, putting onto our eyes, and again we're going to bring the awareness into breath. Just allow the limbs to guide you. The arms can be on your side or above you, whichever suits you, but most importantly, allow the pose to guide you into your comfort. Okay, so eye pillow to the eyes, hands, arms to the sides, palms up towards the sky, the ceiling. Okay, let's just stay here for a couple of minutes or so. Deep inhale, exhale, relax with your shoulders, chest, and belly, being nice and comfortable. Finding your comfort level, perhaps readjusting legs, hips, whatever you need. Coming back to the breath and staying here until you hear my voice next. Slowly come out of this pose just for a little. You're gonna, the hardest part of restorative pose is removing that eye because you get so relaxed and so blacked out That, then seeing the light. Seeing the light is hard. I'm going to twirl over to one side and then come up to seated. All right. Taking care of your back, so please try not to come out of something like that in a different way or too quick. All right, so I'm going to just set those pillows, the blocks over there, and also these beautiful pillows over there. And we're going to get ready for my favorite. So I'm just going to bring a blanket to show you that you could definitely use a blanket here to support your body temperature. So perhaps just with the legs, okay? Or fully all the way up to your neck, right? So since I'm already warm, I'm not going to use one just yet. All right, but you can leave those here. IT is so helpful. Okay, go. Did you get a treat? Oh, she's like, where? Go with Daddy. Go with Daddy. Thank you. I know, sorry. Thank you. All right. IT, do you mind giving her a treat?
Of course not.
You're gonna get another treat. You're getting so many treats.
Well, she has a beautiful haircut now, so she deserves it.
Thank you.
Come on.
See you soon.
It's fine. Let's go.
All right. So we're gonna try a double diamond. That is trademark mindful yoga chick, and it is my version of Shavasana. So let's get into Shavasana first for a second, just from there, and then we'll work on. So you can come down to your back. I'm going to use again my little hoodie as a pillow. Hair to the side. Now here, the bottom of the feet together. Okay. As such. And you can bring pillows or blocks here to support you. Actually, let me do that. Alright, we're going to flow today and we're going to listen to our body. We're not going to listen to our egos. We're going to just surrender. Surrendering, very important. Okay, so blocks, find a point to put the blocks or cushions or blankets where it will just naturally support you there, okay? Gorgeous. Now for a double diamond, you want to bring your arms above you and bring them into, I'm just going to put that a little bit further away, so it's not too close. There we go. And then bring them into this situation here where you're having your palms close to each other, supporting each other there. So you're creating a diamond up here and a diamond down there with your legs. Alright, now you can stay here. And this is really nice if you've got a lot happening. So if you need the shoulder opening, if you need the hip opener, if you need your digestive system to, behave, if you need your heart beat, slow down, that blood pressure, just slow down and come back into normal, or whatever your normal is, it's great. Similarly to that, you can either stay in my double diamond or just in a simple Shavasana, which is extended legs, feet as wide as the mat, arms to either side. Okay, so this is basically our last pose for tonight, and we will stay here for about 5 minutes. All right, I'm going to, like I said, I haven't had many hip openers in a little while because of my leave. So I'm going to enjoy that hovers here, supported hovers, and my arms to the side, okay? So that's my version. You express your own version at home. So I'm going to use that beautiful eye pillow. And let me know if you need one. I could also mail you one because I do make them. So if you wanted, I can make one for you, either sewn or crocheted. And yeah, put some lovely black seeds in there and a little bit of, but this one has a little bit of lavender oil, which is very, very nice. I'm going to bring that to my eyes. Okay. You just want to like place it slowly so it droops down and it finds its form. Allow a little bit of breathing room here. And arms to the side. Let's do a big breath here together. Exhale. Perhaps bring the chin closer to your chest. Palms widely open, facing the ceiling, the sky. Again, we fall back onto the mat, onto this earth. It's a beautiful feather that drizzles down, all the way down and settles here. Allow the relaxation to happen organically with each limb one at a time. Starting with your left foot, relaxing through the left foot, relaxing through left ankle and left knee and left hip. Breathing in and breathing out. Allow the relaxation to come all the way from the left hip, surpass the belly, the chest, come all the way up to your left shoulder. Allow that relaxation to flow down to your left arm, through your left elbow, your left wrist, your left hand. And allow that feeling to resonate with you here. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing that feeling to ground you, feeling a little bit heavier perhaps on the left side. Breathing in, breathing out. Allow that new feeling of relaxation to reach the other side. Starting at your right foot, all the way through your right ankle, your right knee, and your right hip. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. Allow that breath relaxation sensation to come all the way through belly, ribs, all the way up your collarbone to your right shoulder. And allow that sensation to start relaxing you through the right arm, relaxing through that right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, right hand. Breathing in, breathing out. Now both sides are relaxed. Both sides are feeling heavy. Bring that relaxation through the face all the way down to the neck and all the way up to the crown. Relaxing through neck and shoulders. Relaxing through the jaw and the tongue. Relaxing through your cheeks, eyebrows, and forehead. Relaxing the crown. Relaxing your face fully, the back of your head as well. Breathing in and breathing out. And your whole body is relaxed here. Now you are fully relaxed. Now you can fully let go. You can fully surrender. And we will stay here, focusing on the breath for just a few more moments until you hear my voice next. Slowly coming back into the room, perhaps wiggling fingers, wiggling toes. Give yourself any stretches that appeal to your body right now. Slowly moving out of this pose, unwinding. We're going to move the blocks out of the way. Moving the pillow out of the way, swaying to the right here, and stay here for just a moment. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. I will allow my eyes to keep closed until I've been sitting for a little bit, so coming all the way up to seated. Supporting yourself here with your arms and hands as you come up. I'm going to bring my hands to my face. Slowly then, flattering the eyelash open here. Eyelashes. Slowly begin to open your eyes, and then release the hands a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, until you're back in the room. That was amazing. Very nice, you guys. I'm going to bring my block over here. I can sit with you for a second or two. And I'm going to take a look if we've missed anything on the chat. I think we're good. I think everyone has enjoyed the sequence. So I'm going to come right here. Hope you can all still see me. And We can talk about fitness from home again. Fitness from home is happening this Saturday, November 7th. Now, the times on the, thank you kittens, the time on the poster is basically CDT. So, for example, I will be on at 2 p.m. CDT. That is 3 p.m. EST. If you are EST, I'm EST. I'm in Toronto, so Toronto, Canada. If anyone's still in chat, let me know how that went. If you were able to join us, if you mod all through and how that was in your perspective from your end. I'm excited about Saturday. The list starts with Nanera, who is here on chat right now. She's going to start with the delicious, healthy breakfast. And I can't wait. I'm already looking forward to it, right? Then we've got little berries after that, Furious Fitness, and Siki Cow, then me, Mindful Yoga Chick, DJ Wildcat 3. Oh, thank you for the follow, David Sports Guy 5. Thank you. Welcome to the fam. Thank you so much for the follow. Yes, if you've not followed yet, please follow. It's great to show support in that way, so thank you so much. So after that DJ set, we've got Celti, and then Dryden Blue God, and then Rama Rich. So yeah, come check us out. It is free to come check us out, so why not? And yeah, enjoy that. That should be a fun day from 9 a.m. until basically 7 p.m. So it's a full day. Looking forward to it. So as I mentioned earlier, I've been refurbishing my schedule. So so many wonderful streamers, Nanera. Yeah, like this Saturday is going to be a lot of fun. And like what I love about the fitness community is that like it's such a supportive community, like amazing. Fitness from home is such a great grouping of everybody, and they all have such different branches to like come together from, if that makes sense. So they all have different wonderful things to contribute, and I'm really, really happy for that. And what's amazing about Twitch is that we can all come together from different parts of the world, right? So that's really neat. I love that. Mm-hmm. So my schedule has been refurbished. I used to be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then maybe a random over the weekend. So I will be Tuesday and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'm going to be covering a lot of restorative yoga nidra, bedtime yoga, this type of yoga that I called Hygge Yoga, which is basically a rough translation from Danish, is cozy yoga. So we'll be doing that, and this Saturday we have that with fitness from home. But I would like to officially schedule one for Saturday. I'm trying to decide if Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening. So you guys let me know what you would like, and see, I'll see what works for you, and I will try to tailor that around what works for you. All right, so yeah, we've got that. And we've got, of course, we can't forget about the elections tonight in the US. So I hope that the best, most humble, most genuine, most, you know what? The person that does the most yoga, I hope they win. Right? That reminds me, I don't know if IT wants to come in here and chat about this for a little bit, but we recently finished Truth Seekers, which is a show on Prime, Amazon Prime. And hey, IT, Nanera said hi to you earlier. I don't know if you got to say hi to Nanera. Careful with Zena and the candle. Oh, there you are. Right? So we finished the show. There was one episode where one of the main characters was like, there was like a little like skip it, I guess, where he was doing yoga, and I was like, oh, and I was like, oh my god, that character, you know, that actor just won points with me.
Yeah, he was doing some pretty good. Like he wasn't just faking it.
Yeah, that was good.
That was Simon Pegg, I think, right?
No, don't say anything more. It's a really good show. You guys should check it out. Definitely.
Well, that's an endorsement. Telling people Simon Pegg is in the show.
No, those are just like surprises. It's a cool show. I found that it was like a mix, I think, of like maybe like Doctor Who and like Are You Afraid of the Dark or something. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Was that a Canadian show? That wasn't an American, like a US show, was it? Come here.
I don't know.
Yeah. This is my Zena. Zena and I have been cuddling so much.
But there were some like genuinely creepy moments in the show.
Yeah, it's good. If you haven't seen it yet, watch it. Right?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
He doesn't like scary things, but he does enjoy Doctor
Creepy.
Who and like Supernatural. And
I like
you
creepy,
enjoyed it.
but I don't like
It wasn't
scary.
too scary.
Yeah. And I like anything with Nicolas Cage, so automatically that includes a whole bunch of weird
But
scary
Nicolas
things.
Cage is not in this.
No, he's not in this. But we're just talking about creepy movies, right?
True. But anyway, so yeah, that's, you know, the two together, because I was saying that with the elections in the US, I hope the person that does the most yoga wins.
All right.
That should be like a message out on Twitter. You can like, you know, at everybody that's running for whatever, and be like, how much yoga do you practice? Oh, okay, I'll vote for you. Right? Yeah. All right, guys. So yeah.
Ooh, I heard about another interesting show we should watch.
What's that?
Called Los Spookies.
What's that?
It's a Spanish show, and it's basically like imagine you watch Scooby-Doo, but you watch the bad guys in Scooby-Doo, and that's what it's about. So it sounds really interesting. It's again like funny, creepy, but like weird, funny, creepy.
That's funny.
Los Spookies.
I don't know. Where is it based? In like Spain or Mexico, Argentina? Who knows? Well, we'll Google it and we'll see.
I heard we have to watch it.
From whom? Friend? Co-worker?
I don't know.
Is it a reliable source?
It's not really that reliable a source. It's not that reliable a source, I'll be honest.
Yes. Tina, did you get treats? Did you get treats? Yeah? Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us, for joining me during this practice tonight. Thank you so much to IT for putting everything together, and also for helping me immensely for the Halloween special. If you've not checked out the Halloween special yet, please do so, because it's amazing. Amazing. Right? Yeah, and Zena was there too. Zena was there pre-grooming. Now she's here
pre and post comparison.
Post-grooming. Yeah, she was so fluffy, and now she's not. Yeah, she didn't recognize herself in the mirror in the elevator on the way up. So yeah, thank you for joining me today. I will be back Thursday evening, and then of course Saturday, as we've been discussing. And yeah, thank you for everybody that's joined the chat, that chatted away. And thank you to my mods as well. Thank you for being cool. Thank you for being awesome as always. I wish you good night. I wish you a namaste. So hands together at heart center. And the light within me bows to the light within me. Thank you so much.